Well, hello there, and welcome back to Let's Play Quest for Camelot. Last time we started on the first 3 or so of these puzzle rooms. Today we shall continue. So, we've already seen there's like 4 switches or something down there. So, let's have a look around without blocking up our path first. I know I'm not being extraordinarily careful with this particular block, but I actually did a test run of the remaining puzzle rooms so that I wouldn't have to reset a whole lot of them. Because I want this recording to go by without a hitch. Oh my, I can't run by the way, which is unfortunate. The A button is reserved for block pushing in this area. Can't let you do anything else, Star Fox. Well, what I could do would be using the fast forward button, the frame skip button, the acceleration button, and it would kind of look like this. Oh hey, while I'm recording I can actually somewhat control myself. Yesterday when I was not recording, my computer had so much CPU RAM, you have it, left that I would be at the other side of the room instantly whenever I pressed that fast forward button. I may make some use of the fast forward button just because you don't want to see me walk all slow like through these areas all the time. So we have 5 switches down here, 4 switches down here. There's 3 blocks and there's another. So the only block we can feasibly push into one of them holes would be this one right above me. So let's see what we can do about that. I could push this block one to the right and access this block from the left, but that would cause a panic. So let's fill up the left side first, just because. Don't forget, if you get stuck, press start, which will cause you to reset the room. Otherwise, the first couple of these puzzles not that bad, really. I think you could also push this block up and around, but for some reason I prefer doing it this way. It's less efficient too. Oh my. So, exit, exit, exit. The exit is usually at on the right side of the room, but sometimes it's back in the area that you started in. So, this room. Excuse me. Out of all the rooms, this is the one that I had to reset once during testing, because I pushed this block one to the left, kind of like so. If you do that with the top block, you're screwed, because you have no room to push this block anywhere, and you can't get this block back. Anyway, there is a number of switches up there, so let's press them one by one. And clear the path for the blocks behind. You know what? I think it would be prudent to insert this one first. The corner pieces are a little bit tricky because you need kind of space on the sides to navigate around. so I prefer filling them in relatively quickly. Also, we need to fill in the left side first, because, well, the entryway is suspiciously close to the right side holes. Imagine I had already filled in the right side. I would be screwed now. I couldn't do this. Oh yeah. I do like this block pushing puzzle thing. Well, it's a nice change of pace, gameplay, all the fun stuff. It's a bit of a shame that you can save during them, but I guess them's the ropes, eh? So, 3 more blocks. I'm not making as much use of the acceleration thing as I could potentially do. Oh well. I'll get back to that. So let's fill in the corner, because this corner is dangerous. Most of these puzzles, by the way, seem to be laid out in such a way that you wouldn't need to be able to push the block only half a square, but a whole square. A whole of its size, if you understand what I mean. 'Tis a thing. But near the end, you absolutely need to make use of the fact that you can push blocks only by half their size. Especially in, well, certain challenges, I guess I could say. So I don't have much choice other than to push this block. And I think I want to push this block. Yes. Also, I want to fill up this on the side first. Just so I have this space to navigate if necessary. So, how am I going to do this? I could do this. Yeah, I think that will work swimmingly. And those 4 blocks up there will help me fill up this area. Oh yeah. After that, we can concern ourselves with the rest of the room. Haha. Oh my. You're already like 10 minutes into the recording. To be fair, I wasted like a minute or so beforehand, but oh well. 'Tis a thing. Can I push this? Yes, I can. And it isn't even a bad thing to do. Yay! But yeah, these puzzles are taking me much longer than I had anticipated. Despite all the slow walking and stuff. Well, if worst comes to worst, we'll have another episode of fun block pushing puzzles. Don't pretend you don't like them, dear viewers. Everybody likes block pushing puzzles. And the final piece, and we are done with another room. So, there should be an exit somewhere on the right hand side of this room, as per usual. Oh hey! And we are done! Don't forget to bring your snorkel, even though it looks like a fishing hook. And now we have a wild Merlin here. Hello, Merlin. You got anything interesting to say? Why yes, there are 3 more rooms to protect a valuable object. These are entirely optional, unless you want a good ending, of course, because it's a valuable object. You need to get all valuable objects in the entire game to get a good ending. Well, I say good ending, but really... Of course I would be delighted. If you say no, you just get transported to the area where the boss is, basically. I mean, you do have the snorkel at this point, so there's that. So, in this area... Be careful! So we have 6 switches here and 6 blocks down there. The only part where you really have to be careful is, well, with these 4 blocks, basically. So that you don't push them in such a way that you can't access them anymore. Also fill up these 2 on the left to do yourself a favor with that. What I'm gonna do next is this, because it enables me... Oh, right. This. Oh, right. Whoops. I was gonna fill up the right-hand side first, but I guess this works too. So. Whenever I use the fast forward button, and it seems to skip frames basically, which is exactly what it does actually. I'm just walking in a straight line. Don't worry about it. Yay! Puzzle solved. In less than a minute. Which is a bold-faced lie, but we are now in probably the hardest puzzle room in the entire place. You see, we have these 4 blocks and no way to traverse between the 4 edge rooms, basically. The exit is gonna appear here. You're gonna learn that the hard way the first time you do this. Oh well. Maybe... yes. Good. So, do it kinda like so. And so, if you forget to push that block first, 1 to the right, well, good luck pressing start over and over again. And this brings us to the final room, which is just a bunch of busy work, really. So let's make the path. Let's make the way clear. And there's our valuable object. A heart container. Yay! So how am I going to do this? I kind of need access to the top. Okay, and with that I can walk just about everywhere. All the switches are here in the middle, and you want to fill them in such a way that you don't screw yourself over. So that you can walk around the sides of the room still. So that should be good. What I like to do is make sure I can walk around the edges of the room, then start filling in, well, these centerpieces. So if I push this like one up, then I can use this block. Like so. To fill up these two switches. And now the path around the switch area is entirely clear. And we can seriously think about filling in the middle. I have 3 blocks down here, so that suits me fine. We'll deal with the other 2 switches from the top. Haha! I didn't even need to push this one out of the way so far, but better safe than sorry, really. And one last switch. And we are done with all of the puzzles. Yay! You would think the exit would be up here, but no, it actually is not. The exit appears down here, near the entrance. Anyway, these puzzle rooms took quite a while. So, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Let's Play Quest for Camelot. Next time, we'll continue into the cave of the ogre and see just what we can do, really. This is Legion, and fare thee well.